Greetings, jazz aficionados, lovers of the craft we like to call modern music. That's what Charlie Parker liked to call it. Today is another Tough Talk, and the title for this Tough Talk is 10 Reasons Why Not to Quit. 10 Reasons Why Not to Quit. Quitting is a mentality that affects everyone involved, from the teacher or the group leader all the way down to every member that are a part of the ensemble. So here are the 10 reasons. I'm going to start at the 10th first. Here's number 10. People may have a negative image of you if you did not quit for legitimate reasons. You know, you may have a good reason that you're not able to be there. I'm not saying, you may not have a legitimate reason. You may not have a real reason for quitting. I'm not really talking about those who may have real reasons. So you don't want people to have a negative image of you if you did not have a legitimate or a real reason you quit. Here's number 9. You do not get to enjoy the fruits of your labor, the fruits of your work. You quit too early. We've all seen those students as music teachers who start and maybe they have a bump in the road, so to speak, and there's some difficulty. And rather than push through that difficulty, they quit too early. And it's sad because they didn't really see where they were going with the talent. So if you quit too early, you do not get to enjoy the fruit of your labor. Here's number 8. You develop a mentality of quitting. Maybe you quit because of tiredness. Maybe you quit because, like I was saying before, it was difficult. Well, I have a question. Life will be hard. Here's my question. Will you quit when something difficult happens in your life, as far as your work situation or anything like that? Now, I realize that a lot of my students are really young, but I want to teach them, to have a mentality that they're not going to quit because of being tired, or they're not going to quit because maybe it may be difficult for them to execute. You have to push through this. That's dealing with number 9. So if you quit with not having a legitimate reason, you develop a quitter mentality, and we don't want that. Here's number 7. Your absence leaves a void that will never be filled. Your absence leaves a void that will never be filled. Yes, I can find someone to cover your part. Yes, we can fill it in, or we can take it out, or anything like that. But you are unique. You bring something that only you bring to the table. And when you are not there, it affects the group. We now are no longer the family like we were before. And so if you quit, your absence will leave a void. Here is number 6. We're working our way backwards. You disrespect the efforts of teachers, parents, and fellow students. So if the teacher has planned lessons for you, the parents have made sure you come to after-school practice, and other students have shown up for the after-school practice. If you quit and you don't have a legitimate reason, it's really disrespecting all of the work that everyone, including your effort and what you put into it. So when you quit before the end of a project, or before a concert, you fill in the blank, you disrespect the efforts of all that are concerned. Number 5, shows a lack of maturity. Some students have this mentality: well, I don't like what happened, or, I don't want to go to practice, so I'll just quit. I call that I take my toys and leave. You know, you younger students that may be listening to this, it's like you play basketball and let's say you're winning and you're over your friend's house and you're playing on this basketball goal and you're using his basketball and he says, you know what, get off my property, get out of my yard. In fact, give me my ball back. And that's not right to have that mentality. You should say, you know what, he's beating me right now, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep at it, and hopefully I can win the game because everybody likes to win fair and square. So when you quit without legitimate reasons, it shows a lack of maturity. And, you know, you should discuss whatever the issue is. No, don't just quit. Have a discussion with the teacher or other students so that we can resolve those issues. That's a big one. Here is number 4. Quitting affects the morale of the group. And morale just simply means the want to do. And yes, I push, you know, we stand alone and we can do it by ourselves. But when people quit, especially if you have 3 or 4 quit with really no reason, that affects the morale of the group. And it causes the rest of the group to wonder if they are doing the right thing by staying in it. And see, that's very important that if you're going to quit, you know, you have to make sure that you're totally honest. Maybe say, well, it's just me, it's not any of you. You know, but I've seen where some really quit and they want to pull others. It's called the crab mentality. Crab mentality, when you pull one crab out of a bucket, the other crabs grab onto him and to get out of it. But we don't want to have that type of mentality. We want to be helping each other. All right, number 3 is kind of related to number 4. It encourages others to quit. Let's say you are popular. Let's say a lot of students enjoy your company. Well, it could encourage them to quit. Well, if this student A is quitting, then I'm going to quit. And that's not good. That infects people. And we don't want to infect people. We want to be the best person we can be and, you know, encourage others to succeed. And when we just quit and we really don't have a legitimate reason, then you know, we're not being encouraging. We're actually discouraging. Number 2, though you let your team members down. So you have people that are a member of the ensemble and you let them down. They were dependent on you. This is related to number 7, that your absence leaves a void that will never be filled. So you let your team members down. Somebody's got to step up and play your part. Someone's got to be able to do your part. And here's the first one. Out of 10 reasons why not to quit. You will not finish a project all the way through. I like to finish a project all the way through. So if I'm doing something, no matter what it is, I want to finish the project all the way through. There are some circumstances where I'm not able to do that, but I try as much as possible to finish the project. All right, this is Tough Talk, and our topic is 10 reasons why not to quit. And I hope you found something that you can use out of this. And I just want to encourage my students, don't quit. Stick with it. Do what you need to do. You know, get your mindset right, your mentality right. And feel free to come and talk to me if there's any issue. Don't just quit and not let me know what is the reason so that maybe I can make adjustments. Maybe I can help you. Maybe you can help me. Maybe there's something I didn't consider. So I just wanted to bring that out, and I hope you have a good day wherever you are in the world. And remember, let's don't be quitters. Let's stick to what we started, and maybe the next go around next year we'll say, well, we won't do that because it didn't really work. But at least no one could accuse you of being a quitter, okay? You have a good day wherever you are in the world. Thank you.